Hey everybody, I'm Recycled, and welcome back to Fallout 4 VR, Roguish Essentials! So, we're here in the Institute, and we've been told by Father that we need to go do some SRB stuff over at Libertalia. So, carefully turning my light off, you can observe how dark it is in here. Honestly, I don't know if this is what Lucid Institute is supposed to do, but I find this to be completely ridiculous. And even if it does improve the frame rate a little bit, I think they could have done something. Seems kind of absurd that they're all sitting around here in complete pitch black darkness and it's foggy and these are textures of lights, but they don't actually produce any light, so whatever. But anyway, you know, to each their own. Meet up with the Courser that's over at Libertalia, and let's see, have we ever been there? No, but we've been very close by. We've been to Croup Manor, so let's go there. So we teleport on out. And here's Croup Manor, and I guess we should probably check in with them to see if they're doing okay. There's a whole bunch of dead ghouls here. This is a Sim Settlements place, I think. And there's a Vertibird. And I don't know if it's friendly. Oh, and this thing is pointing the wrong way. I don't really have any way to tell. I think that's probably the Brotherhood of Steel, because that's who usually flies those things. But, are they gonna crash? No, they're just duping down. I guess there's an enemy over there to fight. But anyway, we have to go to Libertalia. And it's just right over here. Oh, they're going to Libertalia, so that's great. Oh, and you know what? They found X688, I bet, and they have to fight with him. And we're actually friends with the Brotherhood, so we don't want to, fight them. But X688 is gonna fight them. And someone over there is fighting them. And you can fight with X6. Yep, there he goes. There's someone over here. And we can kill this person, whoever this is. Who is this person?
I'm getting bored.
Just die already. Yeah, and so we'll have to wait for X688 to finish killing them. Oh, and all these people too. I wonder, can I sneak up behind these people? And, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're just unnamed, nameless soldiers. I think we can just kill them, and, no one will mind, so... Let's just kill all these. Even though we're basically friends. We're basically friends, but it doesn't matter. Whenever there's faction people that don't actually have names, you can kill them and no one will care.
Another police department. But there's so many of them.
Yeah, let's pick up all this stuff.
Populated entirely by criminals before the war?
I just want to collect all this armor that I probably don't need. Rifled laser rifle.
Sailed all
that
the
sounds
way to
really
the other
good.
side of the ocean. You'd find people? Or do you think this is it? Or all that's left?
I know this is it because there was nothing else programmed, otherwise the file size would be a lot bigger and you'd be able to see it in the creation kit. Alright, so let's meet up with X688. Hello.
You must be the Courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Oh, you know what?
Neutralize the perimeter guard? Who the hell
Right
talks
behind
like that?
you,
Of course, it's damn creepy. I'm keeping my eye.
You don't actually have to talk to him at all. I will get all this junk from all these dead robots, though. You don't have to talk to him, even a little bit. You can just fly up. In fact, because we can fly. A rifle pistol? That sounds cool. Are you kidding me? Stop it. Crazy. I don't want a harpoon. It's too much stuff. It's so heavy. What are we fighting that's over here? Are you shooting at Heather? Wait, you're the Brotherhood. Well, this is really distracting. Okay, well, stop existing. We'll take your gun. Yeah, your followers will never fight each other, even if you have Deacon from the Railroad and X688 for the Institute, and, you know, Dance from the Brotherhood of Steel. They'll all be best friends, and they'll never fight each other, which seems kind of like an oversight, honestly, but...
Capture the synth. in Libertalia. I'll be
I like
waiting
it.
when you're ready.
Yeah, he actually goes directly there. So I think we're so good at flying. I wonder if we can just, you know... Nah, not quite. But there's... Stop it. This thing here... Oh, it's a U.S. Covert Operations Manual, so I'll be grabbing that. This is number 7. Stop it. Yeah, all you have to do is just go inside. And you can get aggro from everyone. This is where they appear, but no one's here yet. Really? Everyone knows we're here. Because I was silly and I flew over here, not in sneak mode. Just die already. Yeah, you're supposed to go through the door, actually. Which is somewhere around here.
Another day, another dead fucking raider.
Here it is.
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important.
Blah, blah, blah.
I was trying to turn.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Yeah, cool.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
To hell with all this code nonsense. Let's just take it down the old-fashioned way.
Well, he might not be alone.
We could do
up
that
there.
too.
Violence might be inevitable. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Yep. And here you can find Fusil Terribles. And it is a violent shotgun, which of course we can take that violent mod off and put it on something else. And I guess we automatically equipped it. Does that mean that it's going to disappear when we, or is it because those are weird weapons? An explosive advanced combat shotgun. Okay, yeah, nope. That's similar to Fusil Terribles, but it's not the same thing. Let's go out there and let's take our CBJ because it's good at killing a lot of stuff real fast. And there's actually a mini nuke in here that's real important and glitchless. And you just go up here and you can just kill them all. Oh, except not him. Die. Got him.
Raiders would run when they see us coming.
Epsilon.
Nice work, ma'am. I'll take the synth back.
Sounds good. And so if you talk to them, you can actually get
88. Ready to relay.
some really minor loot. I do mean really minor. And then if you just go over here, hopefully you can teleport back. Of course, we killed everyone. That would have probably been aggro on us to prevent us from leaving, but... So, there is a legendary in that chest, and every vendor has a chest. They're usually buried underground like that, but you don't notice unless you have mods like this to tell you, hey, there's a thing down here. And there's no way to access that, really, even if you can walk through walls. Because it's under the ground, not through a wall. Hello.
Sean?
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Sure.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
I think there's a gun, singular, but it's over here. Oh, come on. Sorry to hit that jump. Yeah, the gun was in there.
Father wants to see you.
Sure thing.
That's actually useful.
And so, in the glitchless run, you would teleport or use fast travel to get back there quick, but we can use our super rocket and everything.
Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
You know, whatever.
I try and talk it out. See if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Okay.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Hey, I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
All right. So in the glitchless run, what you actually do is go over here and actually just right here, and you hopefully have an extra mini nuke, and you can shoot it across here to blow up some guy standing by a yellow house. And, or no, right here near Pikmin Gallery, and there's a yellow house here, and you shoot and you blow it up right there, and you kill the courser, and then you can leave, and that's a satisfactory resolution. You just tell Father that, hey, I screwed up, and it doesn't really matter as long as you're sorry about it and you cop to it. And since I'm trying to beat the game quickly, I guess let's do that. Although I don't actually have a Fab Man. So to kill the courser, I guess I will use my combat shotgun to kill him quick. And he is just, well, I know where he is. He is across the bridge. There's someone in power armor here. Who is this? Random knight, whatever. Hey, we're done. Okay, since they're all fighting, then I guess we have to actually run. Although they're all friendly, right? So it doesn't matter. Because there's no enemies. They're all friendly to me. So I could just leave. Oh, I don't want to go in the Institute. Oops. And put this gun away. Normally you'd have the campus law offices here, but we never found them, so we'll just go here. And life would be a little simpler if I was paying attention and I have my, It's the place? Seriously? Oh, did he not spawn because of, I didn't walk through the door? I'm confused. Speak with Father. Oh, he's on this roof. Yeah, he's just here. You can just come here and talk to him.
Son?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. but at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here,
Maybe for you.
I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive, too?
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. It's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
If you choose the wrong thing here, you get kicked out of the Institute.
It's my fault. I wasn't able to complete the mission.
I gave you this opportunity to prove yourself, particularly to prove to the Directorate that you deserve a place here. That will now be significantly harder. There will be accusations that you deliberately sabotaged the mission.
Which I did.
Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the
we
future
still passed
of the
it.
Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
All right. Don't think it's working. Probably because I went to the Institute first and then came right back out. It got all screwed up. Yes, we can do it. And it's time for the meeting. Hello. Which, I guess I'm supposed to find my chair, which is somewhere around here. Here it is. Yeah, Oculus is handy. They have a feature that can show you weird things in your play space. So if I have a chair in there, I won't forget about it and I'll always know where it is. I guess we should wait for a minute. Oops. It's really dark, but since I'm in a chair, I can't turn on the light. Which I guess means that, I don't know. Can you talk or something?
We maybe talk later.
Can we talk at all? What are we doing? Everyone just... I think I need to stand up. Because this thing ain't working. Alright. There is a light. My chair should go in the chair spot. Pretty close. Okay. I don't want to... Can we do this?
Son?
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Yeah, I know. So Sit. Is this glitched because of this mod with the sitting thing? It doesn't know that I sat down. What are we supposed to do? Attend meeting. Well, I'm here. Do I have to sit in this chair? I'm sitting. No, I'm not. I wonder if be seated is screwing this up. I think I'm gonna go reinstall it to be right back because this isn't going anywhere. Hey, I got the arms glitch again. That fixed it. Okay, so attend the meeting. Right here.
Son.
Talk. Are we missing somebody? I think we're missing someone. Okay, so we need to wait more. Nope, still missing. I guess. Wait for a really long time. Okay, it's the middle of the day. Can we do this? Who is supposed to be here that isn't here? What is that noise? A synth? Someone walking in the water? Yeah, this robot's making a ton of noise. I don't know. So normally what happens here is they start talking and then you just fast travel away and fast travel back. Why are your footsteps so loud? I can hear them from across the entire facility. I don't know. Yeah, no one can get any work done because they're all stuck in this stupid room. Sit. Speak. Do something. I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, well, it's been kind of a short episode, I think. Hardly anything has happened. So I guess I need to find out what the hell is going on here. And, deal with it, maybe with console commands or something. I have no idea why this would ever happen. I've never seen this problem before. And I'll be right back. Alright, well, I heard a few things about this. And one of the solutions involves leaving and coming back and letting the cell reset. Otherwise, are we waiting for Enrico? He doesn't come here. In fact, I don't think I ever ran into Enrico before penned. But, yeah, let the cell reset. Just wait 3 days somewhere else and come back. And maybe that'll fix it. Otherwise, you can use a console command to miss this entire thing. And, yeah, I guess let's go somewhere and wait for 3 days. And let's get some damn water. So if I had to wait somewhere for a long time, it would be the home plate. We don't have it, but we can go get it real quick. So I just casually teleport here and go and see the mayor. Can I get that high? That's too high. I can't do that. Alright. Step on Kellogg's house. And then fly up to go see the mayor. But I don't want to see the mayor. I want to see his secretary.
Hey.
Need something, honey? Housing permit? Looking for a job?
Yeah, the house.
Let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
Super duper.
I'll take it.
Here's the key. Let me be the first to welcome you as a resident of the Great Green Jewel.
Alright. Yeah, and so, it is... just in town. Yeah, so here's home plate. And it comes with a whole bunch of stuff for you to scrap. And a tiny little bit of space for you to customize however you want. But usually the thing I use it for the most for is just to sleep somewhere in a really tiny cell that nothing else gets loaded. So we can just pass time here and, you know, reset any other cells that need resetting. And are we gonna get sick for this bed? I don't like this bed. I don't want to store stuff. I want to scrap it. Alright, let's get a regular bed. This bed. Vault beds, actually. Oh, and let's get a water fountain. Yep. Drink some water. Yeah, and fill my bottles. Even though I have 370 in my inventory, I'm just too lazy to pull them out. And let's sleep for 3 days. We can only sleep for 24 hours at a time with this.
Oh, that was so good.
Okay, I just slept for 3 days. I'm incredibly thirsty and hungry. My AP meter's completely red. I guess I really need to pull water out of my stash. And the graphics are all screwed up. Lag. I want food. Purified water. Oh, it's filling up. It's filling up at an incredible rate. Why is it doing that? Stop. You didn't get it. Oh, it was some glitch where I was drinking water while I was in the menu. That was weird. Can I get the water? Purified water. Just one stack. Yeah, and then put back most of it because I don't need all this. 30 water, whatever. Alright, so we slept for 3 whole days, so let's go back and see if it's fixed. And we still gotta go up there, and I guess let's walk there like a normal person.
Good, we're all here.
Oh,
I think
you have to walk through the door.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence.
I'm starving.
But there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3? I'll admit I'm relieved.
I'm starving to death.
It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means
I have food in my inventory.
Everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ao.
Yeah, eat the food,
Previously,
stupid.
we would rely on Kellogg
eat
for
it.
above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What? Can't be serious.
Everyone.
Oh, no.
Please, I'm sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you. But we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline
You don't know that.
insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
I'll do something. Yeah, so, I mean, I should know that you have to walk through the threshold because they're like, well, they have to go through here if they're going to get here. Of course, they're not going to fly in.
Use of Commonwealth technology. But the advantage it will provide in this case cannot be overlooked.
What are you talking about? Of course they're not going to fly in through the freaking window. It's something so obvious. I never even thought of it. What is this freaking... Is that robot seriously making all this racket? What is wrong with this robot? Why is it so noisy? Oh well, anyway, yeah, next time we'll do mass fusion, and man, can you believe it? It's just pitch black in here. I mean, I'm sure it helps with the frame rate, but is this really necessary? It seems a little bit overkill to me. But anyway... yeah, so next episode we'll do mass fusion with the Institute and beat up the Brotherhood of Steel. That'll be a lot of fun. So I'll catch you there and cut this one here. So if you've been watching, thanks, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Noisy robot.